Hello dear listeners and welcome back to Timeless Romance Tales. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more dangerous dukes, forbidden rescues, and the kind of Regency romance that keeps your heart racing long after the story ends. Now tonight's tale begins with a breathless escape, a wrongly accused lady, and an earl with secrets of his own. Let's begin. The lanterns of Mayfair flickered as Lady Helena Whitcombe ran. Mud on her slippers, tears stinging her eyes, breath ragged in the cold midnight air. She wasn't dressed for the night. No cloak, no gloves. Just her pale blue evening gown torn from the brambles she'd crashed through. Behind her the bells were ringing. Accusing. Warning. Stop her! Someone shouted from down the street. The lady fled the scene, she poisoned him. Helena stumbled, her heart seizing painfully. I didn't, she whispered to herself. I didn't do it. But society didn't care. Her fiancé, Lord Remington, a cruel man she had never wanted to marry, was dead. And she had been found kneeling beside him, his wine glass overturned. The world wanted a culprit. She wanted the truth. Helena darted into a narrow alley, pressing her back against wet stone. The shouts grew closer. Boots slapped against cobblestones. Torches swept across the street. She was trapped. Think, she whispered. Think. A hand suddenly clamped over her mouth. Helena gasped. A tall man pulled her deeper into the shadows, his body shielding hers from view. She froze, trembling, her fingers digging into his coat. Be still, the stranger murmured, voice low and calm. If you scream, they'll find you. His tone held authority, not unkind but commanding. Boots thundered past the alley. The patrol ran by without slowing. Only when the voices faded did the man release her. Helena stumbled back, breath shaking. Who are you? He stepped into a sliver of moonlight. He was striking, dark hair, a sharp jaw, eyes like storm clouds over the sea. His clothing was expensive. Black coat, riding boots, gloves still damp from the night. He bowed slightly. Lord Ashford Hawke, Earl of Ravenswell. And you, my lady, are in rather serious trouble. Helena's throat tightened. I don't even know you. No, he said softly. But I know you are not the murderer they're hunting. Her heart hammered. How could you possibly know that? He stepped closer, voice steady. Because I saw the real one. Helena's breath caught. You witnessed it? I saw enough, Ashford said. But the man responsible holds power and influence. If I reveal what I know, I will be the next target. Helena clutched her torn skirts. So you'll just leave me to hang for it? No, he said simply. I intend to keep you alive. Her knees weakened. But why? You owe me nothing. I owe the truth everything, he murmured. Before she could answer, shouts echoed again, closer. Search the alleys. She must be nearby. Helena panicked. They'll catch me, please. Ashford seized her hand. Cool me. But, do you want to live? He asked sharply. She nodded, terrified. Then trust me. He pulled her out the opposite end of the alley, keeping her close, his stride long and certain. Helena tried to keep up, breathless and shaking. Within minutes they reached a sleek black carriage hidden beneath overhanging branches. Ashford opened the door. Inside. Helena hesitated. A stranger. A nobleman with secrets. A man offering help for no apparent reason. Her mother always said, kindness never comes without a cost. She swallowed. What do you want in return? The Earl paused, studying her face with unsettling precision. Then he leaned in, voice brushing her ear. We will discuss the price once you are safe. Her pulse fluttered dangerously, but she climbed inside. He shut the door behind them and signaled the driver. The carriage lurched forward. Helena pressed her hands to her face. I can't believe this is happening. My life is over. No, Ashford said quietly. It is merely changing direction. She looked up. Where are we going? To my estate outside London. What? I can't go with you. People will talk. People already talk, he replied. Let them. I'd rather you alive and gossiped about than dead and innocent. His words stunned her. Lord Ashford, I cannot accept your help without knowing why you're offering it. He exhaled, gaze flickering to the carriage window. Because once, many years ago, Someone saved my life when I was falsely accused. I have waited for the opportunity to do the same for another. Helena softened. And now it's me. Yes, he murmured. It appears fate has an inconvenient sense of timing. A rare smile ghosted across his lips. She swallowed. Thank you. Save your gratitude, he murmured. You may not offer it when you hear what I require. Her stomach tightened. Your price. He nodded. She hesitated. What is it? The carriage slowed as they reached the countryside road. Ashford turned toward her fully, eyes storm-dark and impossibly intense. You will remain at Ravenswell under my protection. You will obey every instruction I give. And, he paused, stepping closer, voice dropping. You must allow me to reveal the truth in my own time. If we act too soon, we both die. Helena's voice trembled. You want control of my life. For now, yes. That sounds less like sanctuary, she whispered. And more like captivity. His jaw tightened. Would you prefer a prison cell? She bit her lip. No. Then trust me. Temporarily. She lowered her gaze. You promise you won't harm me? Ashford leaned in until their faces were inches apart. Helena, he whispered. I am going to save you. Not hurt you. Her breath caught at the closeness, at the heat in his voice. Then, I agree. He exhaled as if relieved. Good. When they arrived at Ravenswell Castle, servants discreetly escorted Helena to a warm room with a crackling fire. Ashford checked the hall, ensuring no one had followed. He turned to her, suddenly gentle. You're safe now. For how long? She asked. As long as I draw breath. Days passed. Nights grew calmer. Helena learned more of Ashford. His steadiness, his quiet humor, the way he watched her as though memorizing her. One evening, while sipping tea near the fire, she asked, What happens when you reveal the truth? Ashford's jaw clenched. The man who killed your fiancée. He's connected to powerful families. Exposing him will cause a scandal that shakes Parliament. Helena swallowed. And you. I will be ruined, he said calmly. But I will gladly lose my reputation to save your life. Her heart ached. Why go so far for me? Because innocence is worth protecting, he murmured. And because I find I cannot bear the thought of losing you. Helena's breath hitched. Lord Ashford. Say my name, he whispered. Ashford. He stepped closer, then closer still, until she felt his breath warm on her cheek. You changed everything the night you stumbled into my shadows, he said softly. Her heartbeat thundered. He lifted her chin gently. If you wish for distance, say so now. Helena whispered. I don't. His lips touched hers, slow, reverent, full of restrained fire. But morning shattered the peace. Soldiers stormed the outer courtyard. Helena gasped. They found me. Ashford grabbed his coat. No. They found me. What? It's time, he said. The truth must come out. He pulled her into the hidden library passageway. Stay here. Do not make a sound. Ashford. He cupped her face. If anything happens to me, remember I chose this. For you. No, Helena whispered, eyes stinging. I can't let you face this alone. You must. I won't. Before he could protest, she kissed him. Fierce, desperate, trembling. If we burn, she whispered. We burn together. Ashford stared at her as though she'd just ripped the breath from his lungs. Then he nodded. Very well, he murmured. Let us end this together. They descended into the courtyard hand in hand. Helena stood tall before the soldiers. I am innocent. And we have evidence of who truly killed Lord Remington. The commander hesitated. And who is that? Ashford's voice was thunder. Your superior. Colonel Hargreaves. The courtyard erupted in shock. In the chaos, Hargreaves attempted to flee, but Ashford tackled him, revealing a hidden vial of poison identical to the one used on Remington. The truth spread across London like wildfire. Helena was cleared. Hargreaves was arrested. And Ashford. He was praised as a hero. Weeks later, standing in Ravenswell's rose garden, Helena whispered, You saved my life. Twice. Ashford brushed a leaf from her hair. And you saved mine. You could have demanded anything when I sought sanctuary. she said softly. Anything. His eyes warmed. I only wanted one thing. And what was that? He stepped closer, took her hand and pressed it to his heart. You, he murmured. I wanted you. Her breath caught. And you have me. He smiled, rare, breathtaking. Then he kissed her, slow and certain, sealing a future born from danger, forged in trust and surrendered to love. A lady accused. An earl with shadows. 2 lives intertwined by fate. And sanctuary came with the sweetest price of all.